Hello again. Today I would like to talk to you about recruitment. Now, how do you recruit people? Me personally, I have observed many companies who recruit as follows. First, they don't look at the end result of what the new recruit is supposed to deliver, but they look at position or at functional descriptions. So they write their advertisement with "you are" and "we expect you to do the following things." That's not bad, but there is one element missing in that. It's the end result, what you expect them to give to the client and to the team. You remember in the module, or for those who didn't, please go to the module on the biggest technique to self-motivate, be, do, have in harmony. For those who already watched this module, you will understand. So, when you recruit people, you recruit with end result orientation, not do or be position orientation. However, I will continue. So, most businesses, when they recruit, they write the title, the position, the functional descriptions, and then people send in their CVs. And then some kind of filtering makes some end candidates meet with the people in person. And most of the interviews goes as follows. Hello, how are you? Please tell me a little bit who you are. And then you have a person who is talking about basically who he was in the past. And I was like director, and I was like salesman, etc., etc., etc. And actually you don't know anything, because you don't know if this person is result-oriented. You only know who he was in the past, but you don't even know his results. You know, sometimes an interview also starts with or continues with, why should you work with us? And then you have people who, because I like, because I do, because I was. I'm sorry, but I think you should change this from now on into result orientation, meaning the following. When you write your advertisement, before writing your advertisement, it should be very clear. One, what do you expect as end result from your recruit as end result or end results? And then the functional descriptions, and then the position. So you start with, we expect from you blah, blah, blah. Why? Well, you will filter already people who are only be or position oriented. People who will read this and say, oh, this is not for me. On the other hand, you might attract people who do not necessarily have the important diplomas or position, but who know how to get that end result that you want from them. So you filter by doing this. I repeat, when you write your advertisement, please write it as follows. We expect from you the following end result, and if you want all the rest. And then CVs will come in. Now, honestly, I almost never watch these CVs anymore. The only thing what I do when the CVs come in, I send them a mail back with the following questions. First of all, thank you very much for sending in your CV. And then, in your past jobs, or in your past functions, or while you were students, depends on the age and on the experience of the person. According to you, what were your results of that? And second question, how did those results evolve? Did they go better? How did they go better? Why should you do this? Because when you ask these questions, a person who is result-oriented might answer fast and easily. Yes, he might lie, but that's not so much important right now. While a person who is be-oriented will have a problem to answer this. In any way, so the CV comes in, you send a mail with two questions. What were your results? And somehow, how did they evolve? You will see that this also will filter And so then the next filter, the next candidates who are filtered would come in. And then you have your own tests, where I advise you to take the Performia test with 200 questions online, which we provide to you. But if you have other tests, and if you're used to that and you're happy with them, okay, just continue with that. Now, the person comes in, the candidate comes in, and now you do the following. First of all, you ask for help. You remember in the module about social antisocial, we said antisocial people cannot help and cannot finish a cycle of action. So you do the following. Hello, my friend. Oh, maybe you can help me. Could you do this, please, very fast? And you watch. If they cannot do this, bye-bye. If they can do this, now you go further. You ask simple, personal, unexpected questions. We saw in the module on emotions, on how to look through the mask of people. Now, with those simple, personal, unexpected questions, you might see what is their real emotion. So you ask 10 to 20 questions like, where do you live? Do you have a car? Do you have a house? Do you have a pet? What is your favorite food? Etc., etc. And you see what kind of person you have in front of you. And then, after that, you say, okay, what were your results? And you listen. Now, some people who are B-oriented will tell you, what do you mean? I was, and I was, and I was, and I was. Those people you better say bye. Other people will tell you what they did, and I did, and I did, and I did, and I did. Those people are helpers. They can help others to get results. So, if you need secretaries, helpers, deputies, those people can be very useful. Now, if you need managers or salespeople, you better have the people who answer you in results. And they tell you, okay, my result was so much clients, or my result was my boss so much time free, or my results were blah or blee. Those people are your white ribbons, because they know how to get end results. And those people, you need a board. Now, after you have done these tests, then you can use your own practical test. Never forget to check what the person is saying in real life, right? Because, unfortunately, there is quite some liars on this planet when they are coming for the first time in your company. So I repeat, when you recruit people, first, write your advertisement end result oriented. Second, when you get your CV back, then you send a mail with, okay, what were the results? How did they evolve? Then you meet them. The first question you ask is, can you help me? And you ask them to do something. Then you ask simple, personal, unexpected questions to see what is the real emotion of this person. And of course, the first 1-2 questions, they might answer in fear, but later on you make them feel okay, and then you will see what is the real level. And then you ask for results to see if the person is result-oriented, that's a future potential manager and a salesperson. Is do-oriented, this is a helper. Or be-oriented, those people you better don't have aboard. And then you use your own testing techniques. Now, if you want to know more about this, and if you want to know how to recruit, motivate, meaning train people, put people on post, and evaluate people afterwards only by end results, we have a complete system. But for this system, you would have to contact us. So I'm expecting your contact back to know much more about recruitment. Because today, one of the main problems managers face is to know if they have the correct people aboard and to have the correct people aboard in a team. So contact us for more information. Success!